High water, is it good for artifact hunting? Is it bad for artifact hunting? Or is it a little bit of both? Today, we're going to discuss the pros and cons of your local streams and rivers getting flooded. All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're not going to be doing any arrowhead hunting on the river anytime soon. It's been raining off and on for a few weeks now, and we just get the occasional heavy rain about every 5 to 7 days, and it's kept the river up at least 2 to 5 feet from what we normally look. We got about an inch of rain yesterday alone, and the river is going to swell up to about 29 feet, which is about 7.5 feet above normal. But it's flooded a lot. The side streams are really swollen, and now we've got a little bit of snow, about 1/4 of an inch on the ground. And I thought it'd be fun just to drive around and take a look at a couple of the streams, kind of give you an idea of what this flooding looks like and how it's going to impact our artifact hunting for the next few weeks. You can see now we've got just a small blanket of snow. Some places it's starting to melt. It didn't start snowing until about an hour ago. If that gives you any idea of how hard it snowed. It was a lot thicker than this, and it still is in a lot of places. Out here, there's not as much on the ground. But it's rained all morning, probably harder than it did yesterday, and we got somewhere between 3/4 to an inch of rain yesterday. We're gonna get down here and look at Worthington Creek, show you how high it is. I don't know if you can see out there, but that field's a little bit flooded from Worthington. We actually do a little bit of arrowhead and bottle hunting in this creek. I've never found any artifacts, but I have found some nice bottles in here. If you look that river there, it's almost touching the bridge at the golf course. It's usually about 6 to 8 feet underneath that bridge. So it's up quite a bit, and it's going to go up a little bit more before it crests. So the real question is this flooding an ultimate good or an ultimate bad for artifact hunters? And the truth is, it's a little bit of both. We're going to discuss those pros and cons right now. The first con, obviously, if you look at this stream, it's swollen about 3 to 4 feet, and it's super muddy. You can either see your spots or get into them. I would at least be waist high to chest high in this water, and I won't find anything. Another con, if you see on that shore there, that is about 1 to 3 inches of mud. That mud after the floods will completely cover your spot, and it takes weeks sometimes for that stuff to go away. Now for some of the pros. If you look at that rock over there below that fence, that's filling in a spot that has eroded. Now it might not be a good thing for the roads and for houses and properties, but for an artifact hunter, when you're at a stream or the river, you want those shores to erode at least mildly so new artifacts fall down on the beach and you can find them. Another pro is on these smaller streams. If you'll look way downriver there, you'll see these little V's in the water, and that's where the rocks are sticking up. And some of those places, it's just really shallow and will get washed off really well after these storms. And other places, like in this turn, a lot of the stuff that's getting dragged down by the stream will get slammed in there, and over time will create a little bit of a sandbar. Those sandbars are some of the best places of any stream, field, anywhere to find artifacts. So the truth of the matter is, it's really nuanced. I'd say initially, the flooding is really bad for everybody, the property owner and the artifact hunter. But as time goes on, and that water washes all that mud away and the streams go back down to normal, you're going to have really good opportunities to find a lot of new artifacts. This stream here, after this flood, will probably take a few weeks to reset, get all the mud washed off. But then we come back down in here after the water's down, it's cleared out, and those sandbars are nice and clean again. It presents a whole new opportunity. You could look this stream again and again and again, and every time after it floods, it's going to reset, and there's new possibility for artifacts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give a like and a subscribe. We'll see you next time.